Alright, so for the kick drum we're going to use the Sennheiser E602. It's got a really nice low end and it'll do a good job of picking up some of the beater sound. We're going to use a 57 on the snare top, pretty standard. For toms we're going to use 421s. For kick, snare, and the first two toms, we're going to be sending all of those to the Daking. They're real quick and they'll do a good job of capturing the transients.
We used this bass amp in the session, and we got 3 separate signals from it. We got a DI, we mic'd the low end with a EBR-E20, and then we got a little bit of the high end with the Shure KSM-44. We took the DI the output from the bass into the DI. We took the RE20 2 feet out from the cone to let the bass tone develop, and then we put the 44 right next to it just to capture a little bit of a brighter side of it. And then use those 3 mics to mix together and get our tone, and that's the bass.
Alright, so for our guitarist brought in a Fender Blues amp which has 2 speaker cones. So we wanted to use 2 mics up close. For the first mic we chose was a Royer 121. We had this pretty dead center on the cone, and we ran it through the portico, gave it a nice clean sound. The second mic we chose was the E906. We ran that through the Chandler to get a little more of that beefy sound in our Pro Tools session. And we also had 2 room mics that we used for each take, and those were the KSM-44 and the AEA ribbon mic. Both of those through the UA preamp, and just kind of blended those in to get a nice room sound.
For the vocals, our vocalist brought in their own small diaphragm condenser mic, and we tried it, but we were getting too many plosives on it, so we ended up switching to the SM7B, and it sounded great. And we even used the same microphone for the main vocals and our hype vocals track. And for the preamps, we ran the vocals through the portico to try to just grab a lot of Jordan's bottom end sound, and we compressed it with the 1176.